guest of honor, Mr. Stephenson.
Graag uw aandacht voor Mr. Linton Stephenson.
Your Honor, Council, the veterans, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to take this opportunity to thank you our most gracious host, for the effort and the honor they have afforded us today, for the love, the devotion, and undying friendship that they exude so effortlessly. They have opened their homes and their hearts to Canadian veterans and their guests in appreciation of our concern for their safety, their freedom, and for peace on earth. I have been to Holland 3 times. The first time, tragically, I came unannounced and certainly unwilling. And with the help of a very brave Dutch farm family, I was spared to return 50 years later in 1993 to pay homage not only to the Dutch people, but to 6 wonderful young men who were a great part of my life. Maybe it was fate, perhaps a divine intervention, but through the Dutch people, they convinced me that I had reached out and touched the face of God. Today, I look back and I cannot praise the Dutch more wholly, who had suffered so tragically, which would reach far into the future. The flooding of their country by the Germans, the hunger of 44-45, the deportations, the overall destruction of their farm and homes did not faze them in their fight for freedom and their way of life. Their kindness, their fortitude, their lack of bitterness was an inspiration to the Canadian Army. And so a friendship was bonded, which remains strong to this day. I go to the cemeteries. The Dutch have not forgotten. I stand among the tombstones and I can hear the quiet. And I can feel the love and the care that surrounds each gravesite. And through the tears, I see their young faces once more. And I remember their hopes and dreams shattered by a maniac that had swept over the land like a plague. It was one of our great men who said, and I quote, "The beginning of the end of war lies in remembrance," unquote. Today, we rejoice in celebration of the 50th anniversary of the end of hostilities. And as we look back, we must remember those that cannot be here with us today, those that laid down their lives so that we could enjoy freedom and peace on earth everlasting. They shall not grow old as we who remain grow old, lest we forget. And so my hope for all time today would be no more wars, no more hate, and no more Hitlers. God has favored us richly. Thank you once more, and God bless each and every one.